Hey guys, welcome back. It's Josh with the Financial Advisor Car Guy. This week we're going to do a little bit of a product example or a product review of something that I recently bought for my Ford Raptor. Now, I'm not sure if I've ever talked about this on the page before, but once upon a time I went ahead and put in a request to a company called Pedal Commander for a product. And really what they were doing is they were looking for people who have online presences such as this, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever it is. And they would basically send you their product and you would talk about it, right? You would do your pitch, if you will. If you love it, great, give them positive feedback. If you hate it, you know, they probably don't want you to say that out loud, but the truth is if you're getting a product for free, you're gonna give a true testimonial. Well, Pedal Commander did not accept me. Basically, they said, Josh, you don't have enough online presence. You know, I think I had at the time 400 YouTube subscribers and 3,000 TikTok subscribers. I'm still at about 3,000 on TikTok, but now my YouTube is almost 800. And I have like 800 followers on Facebook and stuff too. So pretty small potatoes in the grand scheme of online influencing, if you will. So they said no. No, they wouldn't give it to me for free. And so I've been waiting for a really good deal on one. They do pop up used on Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace from time to time. Well, long and short of it is I found one on Facebook Marketplace, literally 50% off retail. These Pedal Commanders sell for $300. I was able to pick one up for $150, and it's the newest model. This has Bluetooth capabilities where I can basically control it from my phone. It's fantastic. So now, what is a Pedal Commander? A Pedal Commander is essentially an electronic ignition box, not ignition, that's not correct. It's like a throttle controller is really what it is. It plugs in between the pedal and the ECU of your car. And so I'm gonna go ahead and walk you out to the truck and I'm gonna show you what we're doing. I didn't really realize how bright it is outside until I turn the camera back on, but basically here's what we're doing. So I'm going to turn this thing around and show you that down here under the, let's see if we can see it. So all this up here is the Pedal Commander, and then this is the actual box itself. There we go. So if I pan back out a little bit, I've kind of tucked the wire back in here, but basically it just connects to the top of the accelerator pedal. And then this little box right here controls the whole thing. So now that you've seen the box, let me explain a little bit as to why someone would want one. Now, let me turn around here real quick and look at this Mustang, okay? If I step on the pedal, there is a throttle cable. It is directly linked to how firm or how fast or how hard I press down on the gas pedal. There's a direct correlation, okay? Now, in most new cars, i.e. my R8 or the Eclipse, my truck, whatever, right? All new cars, most new cars, newer cars, all have electronic throttles. So what that means is there's not a real give and take. When you step on the accelerator, they're electronically controlled, and really auto manufacturers make cars foolproof. They make them idiot-proof. It's not easy to spin the tires unless you turn off traction control, right? They put on all these things to make a car, I don't want to say boring, but boring, right? But ideally, just anybody can hop in and drive a car. And that's by design. They don't want people to fear or be worried or scared or whatever. And so a Pedal Commander essentially unlocks that. You have 36, I believe, settings from Eco 1 all the way up to Sport Plus 4. And there's like 4 settings, each with 4 or 8 settings inside. And I had it on Eco, and I don't know if I was getting better gas mileage or not, but I should have been, because it was low rev. It was slow to accelerate. You know, I'm using it in town. It's actually quite nice. But then I put it on Sport Plus 4 or whatever the highest setting is. And literally from a stop sign, I burned the back tires out. I spun the tires freely, just accelerating from a stop. And again, not intentionally giving it extra gas or any of that stuff. So it just controls how it revs and, you know, what kind of power you're putting down. It's kind of a fascinating tool. And so Pedal Commander, if you're watching, I do want one for my R8. Hit me up, please. I would love one for this car. But I do want to play with it in my truck a little bit more. I will do a follow-up video because, I mean, again, it hasn't been installed long. I've only tried the Eco one and then the most, you know, crazy sport mode on there. So I've only tried the two extremes, one or the other. I want to use it when towing. We're going to be camping in a couple of weekends and I'm going to tow my camp trailer. So I'm hopeful that that might, you know, benefit me there. You know, just hauling things, towing things, driving regular, driving on the highway, around town, all the things. I want to try all the different settings and figure out what is ideal. But the whole point is, you know, it unlocks the potential of the vehicle because we are limited with what electronics have put in place. These auto manufacturers don't necessarily want us to adjust the settings, right? I mean, it's kind of a what you get is what you get. But now there's devices like this Pedal Commander, and there's others out there. Guys, don't think this is the only one. There are other companies that have made these little boxes as well. But yeah, I mean, the idea there is it unlocks and customizes these cars and trucks and whatever else to make them more responsive, and you know, you don't have to put in anything fancy. Like this box makes this truck so much fun all of a sudden, really quickly. So like I said, I'm gonna keep playing with it. Hopefully I can, you know, learn more about the settings and what makes the most sense. I do wanna see what kind of gas mileage I get. I might put it on eco mode for an entire tank of gas. You know, so that said, I paid $150 for my Pedal Commander. It is the newest model and it would cost me $300 plus shipping if I were to order one from them today. Now, I just put gas in my truck yesterday and a full tank of gas was $145. So literally for the cost of a tank of gas, I purchased this Pedal Commander, which I'll have for the life of the truck. It's also, you know, again, hopefully gonna save me money, especially once I try this eco mode out. If I can, you know, increase my miles per gallon by a couple, I'm gonna count that as a win. So I guess I'm gonna pose the question to you guys. Have you ever used one of these things? What are your thoughts? What are your takeaways? What's your favorite setting? Is it something that you would love to have or not? And really, you know, just overall generic thoughts. What do you think about these things? Are they worth the time? I don't know. You let me know. Comment down below, like, subscribe. But most importantly, remember, may every investment you make be a good one. Till next time.